look for another internet service provider to take us to where we deserve to be as this YouTube channel. So guys, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And I'm already having some other people joining me in here for you to obviously see that we stream live and obviously go on as the required bit of this stream. So Rokan David is my name, you all know it, and we're here to bring you the latest news and information as far as the team news is really concerned. And Erik ten Hag has gone ahead as far as this is concerned, and Angel also gone ahead to name his starting 11, and here we come in peace to bring you what they've gone ahead to put up to sit it that their teams or respective teams of sorry about that, obviously line up. I already have Nachitende. She's Nachitende Esther saying, I'm scared they may smash us. I don't see how Spurs is going to smash us, by the way, because it's one of those teams that we obviously went ahead to always have what we call an easy ride when you're playing them. So I cannot even get worried for a second that Spurs is going to come out and obviously cause something dangerous to the club of Manchester United. That is it. I don't want to come here and really lie, but I don't see that really happening at Manchester United, and I think we are obviously going to go all out and obviously win this beautiful fixture as we take them on at their stadium. You know, they're not going to hate obviously master their craft, and they need to do that. If they don't do that, it's really going to take them a long time to obviously come to us and obviously beat us. So let's go to the starting 11 of Manchester United that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead and obviously named. We are having Onana, Martinez, Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Casemiro, Rafael Varane, Anthony, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, and Alejandro Garnacho. That is the starting 11 of Manchester United. Then we go to the substitutes: Dean Henderson, Vitek, Dalot, Lindelof, Eriksson, McTominay, Pelestri, Martial, Sancho. One of the things that you guys have not yet noticed is Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is off the squad of Manchester United, and yesterday, as I reported you, the traveling squad to London, we found ourselves in a situation of letting you know that Harry Maguire has not traveled with the club of Manchester United. That is it, and as this is a confirmation that there must be some movement to force this guy out of the club. United is willing to get the £30 million from West Ham, but Harry Maguire is calling in from home, and it looks like things are not obviously going in the way he really wants them to go, and Ten Hag wants Harry Maguire out. And this is the ruthlessness of Erik ten Hag, and it's extending from Ronaldo to De Gea and now to the player who was the former captain of Man United, that is what's his name? That is Harry Maguire. So I would love to see that extend to more players at Manchester United after Harry Maguire, the likes of Scott McTominay to leave the club. Then let's go to the starting 11 of Tottenham Hotspur: Vicaro, Pedro Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, Udogie, Sarr, Bissouma, Maddison, Kulusevski, Richarlison, and Son Heung-min, who is the captain. The substitutes include Foster, Royal, Sanchez, Davies, Skip, Hojberg, Licheslo, and Solomon, plus Perisic. That is the starting 11 of Tottenham Hotspur. Now let's dig deep and see what has Erik ten Hag gone ahead to apply as his system of Manchester United. To note well into the starting 11, it's what we call a starting 11 that is really unchanged. This starting 11 is unchanged from the starting 11 that really played against Wolverhampton Wanderers, meaning that Ten Hag is giving all the players that underperformed what we call a second chance to come out and obviously show us the levels at which they can obviously outperform themselves at. Now, that is the system that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead for. They are telling us a 4-1-4-1, but I believe it's a 4-2-3-1 system, and I'm waiting to see here onto my screen on how on whether they've gone in for a 4-1-4-1 or a 4-2-3-1. He cannot go with a one-man midfield, a one-man single pivot. Yet we suffered a lot. When we are playing Wolverhampton Wanderers at home. I think he should just go ahead and obviously strengthen the midfield and obviously get in more bodies into that midfield. But you're having Andre Onana in between the stitches. I think he had a very decent debut, keeping the clean sheet and obviously not being shown what we call an opportunity for him to concede a penalty, and that penalty was not given. He went ahead to obviously find himself in the books of good politics. Then Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right back, obviously he played well, and Ten Hag has gone ahead to reward him because he really put in a very good shift as we took on that side of Wolverhampton Wanderers, put in an assist for Rafael Varane, and he deserves a chance to start. Luke Shaw also showed some good defensive skills as we played against Wolverhampton Wanderers at Old Trafford. He needs to start because his deputy is really injured. That is, what is his name? Tahirel Malacia. Then Lisandro Martinez, he was taken off because he had gotten a yellow card in the first half, and Ten Hag wanted to obviously do the needful and took him off to prevent him from getting a red card. Then Rafael Varane, the goal scorer, obviously deserves a chance to come out and start into this game. Now, Casemiro, who was left in the wilderness as he played his game against Wolverhampton Wanderers, is starting in the midfield alongside Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro to me had a good game, but they just ran through him like a hot knife through butter because he was isolated as Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes left him in the wilderness. So I think this time around the compactness is needed in this area, and Anthony starting off the right, attacking inside the midfield. I think they all deserve a chance as our season has just gone ahead to start. I think they deserve a chance. Then Garnacho also deserves a chance. I've seen Nachit and Esther saying that we should have gone ahead to obviously get in other players, especially Sancho, to start. I understand, but the moment you obviously bench this young man, you're obviously making him look like he underperformed, and you need to obviously bench him. But if at all you bench him, you are killing his confidence, and the best you can do for the player is simple: get him on the field of play, get him a second chance. If I know Ten Hag is going to give them the first 5 starting games of the season, he's not going to change his starting 11 unless an injury really comes in through. But Ten Hag is not going to change his starting 11. But the beauty this time around is we anticipate that Anthony Martial will have to play part into this game. That means if Garnacho doesn't perform, then Rashford will switch here, Martial will come here, and Sancho will come in and obviously do the either on the side, right wing, or in between the midfield. That is Jadon Sancho for you. Let's go to Spurs and see how they're going to obviously start. It's a 2-3-1 for Tottenham Hotspur. 3-2-1 for Tottenham Hotspur. Vicaro in goal. Pedro Pero, if I tell you remember very well, he's the man who scored against us when we played at their stadium, and he's returned to obviously torment our season. Then, but he's going to face Garnacho. I think Garnacho can do some good surgery, all massacre onto this player into that position. Then Udona had to show up his efforts for this guy to take away from obviously causing his team to concede a goal. Van de Ven, right-sided centre-back, quick, fast, and good the ball. And I think they've brought him purposely to face Pametasa and Yefis Bissouma in the double pivot midfielder. Then Song Heung-min as a left attacking midfielder as Richarlison leads the line. We have all what it takes